Hello, my dear football lovers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you watch me. And we will come to analyze how our transfer window don't go. Which will be an assessment of Arsenal transfer window. I know say a lot of the para say Arsenal no buy some kind players, but me I get some kind perspective, some kind opinion. Why I feel say Arsenal no sign the people where they sign and see how the thing can be. Even though I know say many people get diverse opinions about why Arsenal no sign players. I know when they meet for the studio, so I did with somewhere as we constantly can analyze how everything they go. You can hear some perspective, then I go talk my own perspective. Then those waiting for the comment section, I will hear on our perspectives and also reply to our perspective so that all of us go fit disagree to agree and they on the same page. So somewhere I can see the transfer window so far.
Up Gunners.
For
Good afternoon,
life.
Baba Shooks. What did they say? We don't talk on now. It surprised us gone, but all is well. All is well. I don't want to talk again because my body they hot.
All right, no one. I make I check the comment section. So Bishop they talk say anyhow they want we day. All I know be say I can't leave Arsenal like DJ Kupi. Confirm. That's it. That's an Arsenal fan. We get unconditional love for Arsenal. Right? Be that. So share that they talk say, bros, this question they vex me. No, na normal level now. Just tell us how the transfer window be. You say Arsenal. I know Arsenal no live up to a lot of people expectation, but why you think say Arsenal no sign? And how it takes see Aubameyang movements. Many talk they will be so we get to talk today. So first of all, make I even get some perspective. The transfer window and how it takes see Aubameyang moving because many people the para say they don't like as Aubameyang they leave us now. Say it no make sense. How it takes see the whole move.
Um, for my own perspective, my own point of view, be say me I like the way it go, and it, because if you still the Arsenal, we no go forgive him, and then go still the bench or may not even play. So and you know even they even first you know they even they play well, you know they even they score goals like the way you want time. So as he go, now we wish him all the best. We'll just wish him all the best. Because even they still come Arsenal self gone. If he no still play, they might even get a they go forgive him. So I no get any issue with that. I like as he go. Make he get game time, make him play well, I mean enjoying football. So make we use people who don't they play well for us for since last December. We'll consider that squad again. So me, I no get issue with that one. I wish him all the
All right,
best.
no wala. All right, no wala. It's pretty say I believe we can still make it to top four. That's a belief, a good belief. Then them at the talk say I don't understand how we did talk. The Oracle Akpos they talk say very poor area. Then smart speed they talk say I dey vex for them wella, but we don't go kill ourselves at J. The share that they talk say I needed us to make top four. How is that possible now? We couldn't make any signing and we sold Auba. So Emmanuel they talk say Arsenal transfer has been splendid. The timing is right to do away with all the dead woods. Thank God at the time Edu had the courage to do that. That's very true. But to mention they say Chukes add me. Oracle they talk say we have left ourselves very short. See, I want explain some things now. Make I clear some issues now. You know, say many people don't come outside. They talk say Arsenal no sign any player. Truly, we were disappointed. Say Arsenal no sign player. But I want to put one question to you where they watch me now. Mention one name of player where Arsenal supposed to sign, where they available on a good fee where Arsenal no sign. Mention one name. Chena striker. Mention that player for the comment section. Make I see him. Make I analyze him for you. How it possible? Some say Isaac, they no resources that say they don't want to say. Some will pay in buyer clause. Buyer clause will be like maybe 60 something million pounds or 70 something million pounds for a player who score 4 goals and make 1 assist for La Liga. Now some will go buy like that. She could just panic buy as we take buy Pepe for 72 million pounds. She said, that one that they ask. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Lampard just enter Everton. Lampard say no movement, nobody's going out. Instead, Lampard bring in Dele Alli. Lampard bring in let's take this Holland
Van der
guy waiting
Beek.
for Man U.
Van der Beek.
Van der Beek. Lampard bring that one. So who again was supposed to sign? Because me, I don't cool down. I be the verse for us now, but I can't cool down. Can't analyze this thing. Can't think and say who we supposed to sign where we no green sign. Shina Vlahovic, we say no one come. We want for Sam. And another two people they fail to understand. They say Arsenal get just 17 games left for the season. After 17 games now, our season don't end. And after 17 games now, another bigger window will come up. A bigger window will be open. So what are you killing yourself now for? When a bigger window is on the way just after 17 games. And if you go check our calendar now, we are playing once every 7 days or 8 days. February 10 we go play now. Our next match is like February 23 or thereabouts. This is we get enough time. Our first team they use when they hot, when they para, they still they constant. Then they no change anybody. They dey like that. All the people who don't sell. Mention one person who will sell, who will collect money. We release Alaba. As we release her, we save 25 million pounds because Aubameyang get 18 months left for in contract. As we take release and go Barcelona, we don't save those 350,000 pounds who was supposed to pay him per week for the remaining 18 months. We have saved 25 million pounds. Now we don't save keeper and tell us, okay, find your square root. We release Kolasinac. Say, okay, go meet Marcel. Aubameyang and Shipaka. Now Benjamin in there, number one. Kolasinac, another Benjamin. Instrument now, we say, go out on loan. We have people that will take care of the situation. Chambers, now be third choice right back. After Tomiyasu, you have Cedric Suarez before Chambers. We say, Chambers, oh yeah, go and join Aston Villa. We save Chambers' salary. We were supposed to cost us £2 million. We were supposed to pay for the remaining 6 or 7 months for a contract. We say, okay, go and join Aston Villa. Now, look at all the people we are throwing away. Look at Pablo Mari. We send them go Udinese. Pablo Mari was a surplus to requirements member. He was a member in our Benjamin community. We say, okay, go there. We don't need you. All the people will come out. These are people we say on a good day, they did for Benjamin. Aston know the Europa League. Aston know the Champions League. Aston know the any cup. We are only playing EPL and we are playing once in 7 days. If to say these people know they go play. I don't know how some people they think this thing. Okay, assuming say we no sell all these people. Okay, assuming say we no sell Aubameyang, so we no release our contract. She make Aubameyang come back, come replace Martinelli. Assuming say them forgive him now. She make him break into the first 11. Una go like her. Make her replace Martinelli. I mean make her replace Lacazette. How una want me them do this thing? She Aubameyang fit do what Lacazette they do. I say go come midfield, they distribute for the boys, they do hold up play. Even though you know the score, they give us some kind of dimension where Aubameyang no fit give us. If someone could put Aubameyang for flank, she make him come bench Martinelli. He go there as productive as Martinelli. Why are we so bent on saying Aubameyang this, Aubameyang that? We are angry, we are angry, we are angry. All this anger, you no go boil onions, you no go fry yam. I be somewhere. All this thing while they talk now, all the people will come out. No be people waiting for first 11. Why are we crying so hard? We are not playing any other competition apart from EPL.
You know lie. Not true talk. You know lie at all. But it will be a shameful thing if at the end of the day that's the 2 matches. We no win 15, draw 2. It will be good shameful. Go just win 15, draw 2. That's my prayer. But
see, make I don't lie for you. To win 15, it go hard. My own be say, I don't want to know how Arsenal want to win now. Me, I just super confident say we dey go Europe. See, even if we don't enter top 4, I don't see West Ham keeping us out of top 6. It's not possible. I don't see. I mean, you say impossible. Why is it? How can West Ham keep us out of top? How it won't happen?
These people get players. West Ham get players. They get as in their squad.
When we meet them, who win? Where Antonio? When we jam, which players they get?
They get some injury. They get some crisis. They get injury crisis there. They get some people get injury. More could they watch at the second half? This second half good. Even Newcastle self second leg. I'm not sure if it be Newcastle second leg. Some people they say I'm not sure if it be them.
We did angry those. Along. That Newcastle will catch her along. They go collect. They just get names. See, they just get names. They never get team collect. They never get camaraderie. They never get a bond. Where we would share the bond.
Even Arsenal self. All our players will buy self. They just climatized recently. They just come. They never stay now. That's what it be. Oh, that God. I think this after because this stage now.
See, you know what they made me vex? Some Arsenal fans, they don't understand how transfer works. Sign. Should we panic buy? Should we just buy because we want to buy? Okay, if yes, we want to buy. Mention one name for the comment section where you go talk say, now Arsenal supposed to sign, where Arsenal no sign. Make I tell you say na lie. Say that person not available.
But honestly, even they just one striker, at least me, I've been feeling them by this Origi, this Liverpool Origi. Even alone. Who do not loan? You could just support. Okay, if Lacazette get injury now, who go play? If you get get
Make I
injury now,
bust your
who go
brain.
strike?
Make I bust your brain. There is no EPL team that will give you a senior man from that team to improve your own team.
Okay,
You see as Dele Ali, you see as Dele Ali go Everton now. If to say na Arsenal go say Tottenham Hotspur, please give us Dele Ali, they no go give us.
so
But they go prefer to give a lesser opposition. Liverpool cannot give us Origi. They not even give us Minamino. Do you know that as they don't buy Diaz now, they buy Diaz from Porto. He's the best player in Portuguese league. They buy him now. Minamino go there for Benjamin. All those Origi, they go there Benjamin. If we go now say, give us Minamino, they will say no. Because they cannot afford to strengthen us. Now, no matter now unwritten rule of football.
See, sir, even though other teams have players that we can do, even though it's loan. That's what I'm
Which
saying.
player? Tell me the name. See, I know they like Mokujo, they speculate. Say there are players that mention one name. You know,
there's Morata.
Morata, they tell him now. You know, hear the reports where I talk today. Ateta assistant, so they call Molina. Molina call him. Molina call him, say, come and join us. He say no, because Massimiliano Allegri tell Alvaro Morata, say, I want you to stay. I don't want you to go. I want you to pay. If you listen at 4-4-2, they won't play for Juventus. So if someone make him play with Vlahovic, make two of them there for that Juventus. Because if you check Syria, Juventus not the top 4. They fight hard to enter top 4 self. They want Champions League. They don't even win league self. They fight hard to break back. So that was not possible. Mention another name. You know they. So we're just crying bye. As if the players are there waiting. Who is available?
Okay,
nobody.
Diego Costa and come.
Shebi we try Diego Costa. Diego Costa is 30-something years old. We tell him, say no, they come.
We don't need someone that is even is 47 just for the rest of the season. Then
we met Diego Costa. He saying no, they come. You don't forget when I even post that news that time. Many fans when they cry, hey, old man from Atletico Mineiro, old man, want to buy old man, this and that. This we Arsenal fans say, God, long.
We just want someone. We want somebody like even though not alone. We not also be buy permanent. Even though not alone. Even though not alone. I want to talk about. We don't want permanent move. Loan, we could just help us. Now we have those 2 strikers. 2.
I agree.
Those 2. For example,
we get 2 strikers. I agree.
If something bites one now, the other one will come on to start in 11. I agree. Say the 2 of them will get injury. I believe that. We could do it like that. What they wash.
You know why I feel say we get 2 strikers. I agree. So we are short of strikers, but don't forget that we are playing just 17 games left for the season. We can manage. We are playing once in 8 days. They fit get injury. 2 of them don't get injury at the same time. They fit get injury. They fit get suspension. They fit get COVID. It can happen. But we will manage. If worse come to worse, we drafting Martinelli to go and play 9. Don't forget. Make I somewhere. Don't forget and make people our viewers. Make I don't forget say if our first 11 completes, we still have Emil Smith Rowe in the Benjamin. If we even break into the first 11, if everybody completes. So there's possibility to say, even if Lacazette come out, and Nketiah come out, we can still play Emil Smith Rowe, Saka, and Odegaard behind Martinelli. There are multiple options and dimensions that we can use.
That is why that is why after don't listen, I'm saying from my own view now. You don't think and say Martinelli if he plays striker. Normally they didn't strike sometimes. So he has made Martinelli the 3rd choice in case if these people, maybe one of them get injury or anything happen, Martinelli if he strike, then maybe Emery go play, Smith Rowe go play that side, that flank, or maybe he go draft somebody else who go play. Even though that if he play, Pepe dey safe. So Pepe. So no problem. I don't understand. We get Pepe still dey safe. They don't come up Pepe for the list, but meanwhile still dey. No wala, more they wash. God go help us.
God go help us, my brother. I mean, people know to the clamor. Now, just one competition we get left. Just 17 days. We are playing once in 8 days. We don't be like others where yesterday Champions League and Europa League. So why can't we play and rest and just come back? So make I enter comment section, make I see what people they yarn. So Honorable Jibril, they talk say before panic buy, it is better we stick with the squad we have. Exactly. 17 games more and top 4 is attainable if the boys show determination. I agree with you 100%. Olamide Ezekiel talks say from your analysis, I deduced good reasons from it because most of those players are not in the first 11. I love the way Aubameyang leave, but we need somebody to cover up anytime Xhaka gets red card because it is always much for him. No be lie, thank God say Partey don dey. At least Xhaka Partey go dey play. If maybe Partey, may I no forget say Elneny go still come back anytime soon. And then he go still come back. So because they get more surplus players, and if he come back now, if everybody no get injury, now Benjamin go dey. Imagine. You go dey Benjamin. Not even a pity for Ben Leno. Say Ben Leno no come out. Do you know that Ben Leno now for the remaining matches wey remain, he go dey for Benjamin, no go play at all. For EPL, the remaining 17 games for EPL, Ben Leno leg no go touch ball. Do you know how painful that is? If to say him come outside now talk say he won't go out on loan, now people go say, why Arsenal go loan Ben Leno? Why they go loan Ben Leno? But this second half of the season, he's going to stay there doing nothing, collecting his salary, just watching football and enjoying himself. You don't see that people don't see him from that perspective. But if they say they loan him outside, they will say, why you go loan him? Why you go loan him? All right now, we'll slow down when they talk say, Chuks, I do please, and they para for this. So Ryan the talk say we need to sign. Then Quincy the talk say top 4 is shattered. I'm not trusting the process anymore. See, that is why in the beginning, not even today, I think some few days ago, I made a statement. I say, don't you think somewhere, I don't know whether you did live, did I even ask that question, but that's not about Sato at the ask. But they talk say, don't you think it is an unfair high level of priority or objective to ask Arsenal to give you top 4, to give you Champions League, when you know that this team is a team where we say, okay, make I even bust your brain now. Make I even ask you direct question. For the beginning of this season, when Arsenal don't sign new players, all those Odegaard and Ben White, Ramsdale, they just sign them and they can't use them. If they ask you, say, what will be your priority for this season? She go talk say, want make Arsenal enter top 4. People will say they don't even go Europe. They just buy new players. So whatever play before together, they just bring them. They finish 8th. Their first mission, where you won't give them, people never acclimatize at all. You just want to tell them, and give you Champions League football. Are you not supposed to say, give me Europe? Then if they give you Champions League, fine. If they give you Europa, fine. But why would you say all you need is just Champions League or nothing? Is that a fair level of expectation for the team in the beginning of the season? Make I ask you somewhere first.
We know say the people Arsenal buy, those people are new people. Even me, when we started this season, I never believed that we'll be at this position. You know, say sometimes we can't play 3-4 games unbeaten, 5 games unbeaten. So I never believed that we'll play up because when we started, we were all shouting. Even Baba Satola of us, they complain, say now young boys will go by you. Now some people go by you. We know by mature players. So when these people started, I never believed that we'll be at this position. But no, without this thing, anything they give us for now. They give us Europe, then still try. So we'll collect them like that. But I know say next season go change. Next season.
Ajay, no be say
because this
next
summer
season go out.
This summer, I think I go. You go see say Lacazette and
Lacazette in Keita go find their square root.
They don't go.
You go see Shabest striker.
He go buy like 3 or 4, 2 or 3, at least 2 strikers. 2 go come in. 2 better strikers will come in. So we go sound like 4 or 5 players this season to add to what we get. So I know argue those ones from day one. So but
exactly because I'm just surprised how all of a sudden people are requesting for Champions League football or nothing. How is that a fair level of expectation for these little boys? They just start. Majority of them, this is their first time playing for Arsenal. It is unfair.
The reason why people are requesting for that is because where we find ourselves. Now why? We find ourselves for 4. So they don't believe see Muku sustain that position. If they say we find ourselves for example, we find ourselves for 10, nobody go talk on. Everything have to be that. It's not 10 we did, nah, 10 we did since December, not 10 we did. Go yes, see, even that top 6, even that Europe people go they shout more go. I think that would be that.
All right, no one. Then Said Ishola they talk say Raul Jimenez say Moku. So Moku buy Raul Jimenez. Wolves when the reason say they won't go Europa League. Wolves go sell you their hitman. Okay, imagine that somebody came to us now. Imagine say somebody come now say Moku sell Saka, give him. So you think say maybe Saka go agree, Arsenal go agree. How is that possible? It's not possible. They're not going. It's not possible now. So I don't know the
Hey.
way some of us the reason some kind of say it go easy like that. You know, easy. And at the same time, Ozzy Jerome they talk say we can still trust the process. 17 games left. So at the same time, Oga Tony Chijoke don't join us for the studio. So before I continue with the comment section, we can get your own assessment of our transfer window. So Baba, I take see our transfer so far and where everything is up.
How one take start? How one take start? You want make I dey laugh, abi you want make I dey vex?
Baba, talk about it.
The whole of January, we wanted Vlahovic. We didn't get Vlahovic. Imagine the shock wey I get. We say Chambers. The news no even trend. Cham. Don't go Aston Villa. Okay, we still dey get hope now. Now we don't lose Aubameyang. That one no too vex me because most of the time he has not been playing. Understand? Now we need players. We need midfielders. You dey sell Chambers. You know even buy. You understand? We know even buy. You dey sell. But the thing is, we will still keep our fingers crossed. After the international break, we go see as we want to take do. I don't know what happened actually, but I am not really happy. I must tell you. I'm not really happy, but I don't know if we should blame Arteta or we should blame Edu or we should blame the board. But the most important thing is that I am not happy. Actually, I am not happy at all. Though I still believe in the process. Gunners have possessed my heart. I don't know if there's a way I can get them off my heart, but they are too dear to my heart. If there's a way, I would have. But let's see as it goes, We don't know tomorrow, but let's see as it goes. Top 4 hopes are still alive. Understand? Because Manchester United, they are not doing very well. My fear is not even Manchester United, it's Tottenham.
Exactly.
Tottenham there. My fear is not Manchester United, it's Tottenham because they had a good coach. The man is doing very well. Now he made some signings. And one thing about Antonio Conte is he knows what he actually wants and he goes for what he wants. That is just the thing. He doesn't have big money for transfer. You understand? But the little one he had, he will manage it well. Then that team spirit, I don't know if whenever he touches a team, he will implant them that spirit. That winning mentality has been with that man. He's a lucky man, and with that winning mentality. So I fear Tottenham the more, not even Manchester United. So let's see as it goes. Thank you.
All right, no while so Orakpo Akpons the talk say Bruno Guimaraes, we could have gotten him if we really wanted to improve. Oga CHUKS as it stands, we don't have depth in our team except in left back. We don't have depth, but don't forget that we are only playing 17 games. Only. After 17 games, our season don't end. We can manage. We are playing once every 8. You know, the thing is, most of you people don't check our calendar. You know, they check the calendar. We're not playing every 3 to 4 days. No, they check our calendar. If you check the calendar, you find out that we are playing once in 8 days. Our next match is February 10th. The next one is about 23. The next one is like March. Now so. We get a lot of time without games. You get, and then they still come back. Oh, don't forget. And then they still come back. And you go talk, and then be a good cover. When and then he comes back now, we'll have Eleni, Pate, Shaka, Lokonga, 4th position. And now only 2 must start. You go see, so we don't get surplus players now. So don't forget all these little details. So at the same time, Comrade Ike, they talk, say, you get what say, Oganton even talk now, I talk, say, make I even correct and small. You see that Conte? Do you know that Kulusevski and Rodrigo Bentancur went by? They were not his choice. So. The first choice with the one side, now be Diaz. Diaz is the best player in Portuguese league. He has scored 16 goals this season and made 6 assists. Tottenham Hotspur go there, say they won't sign up. They don't already agree personal terms with the player. You remember they agree with Porto. Before you know what happened, your club call the guy for phone, say video conference. Say, see, I like you. Come join me. We are a good place. Before you know, the guy changed his mind. Liverpool don't sign him now. They don't sign the guy. So do you know that Daniel Levy, who is the chairman and the president of Tottenham Hotspur, he went to Fenway Group to go and report Liverpool to the owners. Say Liverpool do illegal conduct. Say player won't buy. They can't go follow for backyard. Go wine now. Give him a bigger. If Liverpool paid 150-something million pounds, give the guy big salary, add-ons, as they take money, bust everywhere. Before you know, the guy don't go join. So this Kulusevski now, when they sign, that is why they allow Dele Alli to leave. So Kulusevski don't did there. Fine. Rodrigo Bentancur, all those two people said they'll be subject to requirements for Juve when and day. So there is no guarantee say they are going to come and be success. Who knows? Anything can happen. But me, I just want to concentrate on our Arsenal. 17 games to go. With our first 11, we can knock anybody. Ajay, I tell you. I don't know. I just get this confidence. See what we do, Man City. Now, if not be 5 minutes of madness, Man City not supposed to collect. With our first 11, say no injury, nothing. We go far. We no fear. So comment I can talk say Ateta and Edu are doing the right thing, but my fear is the lean squad ending the season with only 17 first team players, that's including goalkeeper. It's a risk too much to take. What if injury is creeping? Even say Oga Anthony, you get question one ask somewhere before you come in. Make I even ask you. For the beginning of the season, where Arsenal just starts. Remember, so we first collect back. First 3 matches. We did like 20. If they ask you, say, where you want to make Arsenal finish for the season, or what are your expectations, would you have said Champions League or nothing?
No, the thing is this, there is one spirit in me. There is one thing about me, I always keep this flag high. You understand? The only mistake we did that opening games is Brentford. But as the season keep on going, you notice that Brentford, that blow, they are not people that you just sweep under the carpet. You understand? Because they dealt with West Ham, informed West Ham. They even collect from Brentford. So you notice that starting with Arsenal even go there, go collect is not a big deal because a lot of people collected. Even Chelsea itself, they even drag their head. Manchester United, the same thing. So that is why sometimes when you see that first match, Arsenal is still having a new signing. They are trying to blend in a lot of things. Like Lokonga, he came from a new league to England. Many of them, Tomiyasu have not even started. Tomiyasu have not even started that time. So you notice that there is a big change. Now, when Tomiyasu started, Odegaard, inform Odegaard, just not Odegaard, inform Odegaard started. A lot of things changed. People were scared of Arsenal. That is why we can able to like go that far, grab some points. To this stage, we got ourselves into. Remember when the season started, it was Manchester United, it was Man City, it was Manchester United, Chelsea, and Liverpool. Because Man City dropped point on the opening day of the league to Tottenham. They lost to Tottenham. So that day, I said to myself, the league is still open. It's just a 9-point gap. Even if Arsenal can hold this standing, all their standing games, if they can win their standing, you see, they will be on top of Chelsea. They will be on top of Chelsea if they can still win their standing game. So you see, Chelsea is gradually going out of the game if there is consistency in Arsenal. So I'm not surprised. That time, if you ask me, I would say it's a 6 horses race. Most of the people are going for top 4. As it stands now, Liverpool is not even going for the league again. They are going for top 4.
Yes.
Although there is chance that their top 4 chances is guaranteed. There is chance they are in the second position, and that second position is their own, is guaranteed because Chelsea is not doing well. That is just the thing. But that third and fourth is still open for anybody. Arsenal have a chance. Manchester United got their chance. Tottenham their chance, and Chelsea their chance. So it's still open for Arsenal to grab. So asking me if, when the league started, if I can say that Arsenal will finish high, I say no problem. Now they can finish high. It's a big team altogether. They have record. They have history. So I'm not surprised.
All right, no wala. So Adewale they talk say we don't like the truth. Then Olakule they talk say Baba CHUKS. West Ham they hot to their hotness. Big boy,
the only ball in their hot. The only ball in their hot.
So now Arsenal know what. We know what. We come where we dey. We know what. So Abdul Wahab say, "Oga, I like your talk, Jerry. I just like Arsenal Gunners." Abdul Wahab from Lagos. All right. Then CK Manzi they talk say it's so painful to Arsenal fan because we are just trying to be in EPL without any confidence that we can finish in 6th. I doubt it. In short, make I bring this somewhere now. Somewhere, forget sentiment. Say you be Arsenal fan. From now to the end of the season, looking at us, looking at our oppositions, say you feel say we end up for top 6. And you feel say we don't stand a chance. And why?
This question, honestly, if they continue with the way that they played before, because I noticed before we play Man City, we don't play, we dey win consistently like that. So if they continue like that, there's still a chance that we can meet up, and we can still be on the top four. But with the way we played recently, now the last time we played, now those games we had, I'm not too guy. If we continue like that, that means we're not going anywhere. So that's what I have to say.
All right, no wahala now. Oga Anthony, for you where you dey, I don't know what kind of background noise dey come outside. Shey na TV dey watch, abi na people dey talk there. Background noise dey enter, so make I dey read comments before make you reply. So at the same time, Evans Williams dey talk say I support Arsenal and not the players. I still believe in my team. Exactly the point I was making this morning. As an Arsenal fan, you're not supposed to be loyal to the players. You're supposed to be loyal to the club, Arsenal Football Club. You're supposed to love the club. You're supposed to have unconditional love for the club and not for the players. I don't know why some people are taking the side of Aubameyang and criticizing Arsenal. Forgetting say Aubameyang did a lot of things when make am dey for the position where he dey. Number one, he's 32 years old. For that matter, self, he don't decline. He's not the way he used to be. He's no longer the hitman he used to be. He's no longer our GOAT. The guy don't decline. He's subject to requirements now. He's not a shit packer. If you want vex, you make it vex. He's not a shit packer. If you be Aubameyang loyalist, comment for the comment section. Tell me why Aubameyang. Okay, who you want bench for our first 11? Shemo comment Lacazette. Abumo comment Martinelli for him. So when you are loyal to somebody, you know why where your loyalty stand.
Mr. Chuks, I remember
I hear you
something.
somewhere.
I remember something. There was a time we they talk say me they sell Lacazette, make Aubameyang continue. As of that time they do live. As of last year, that early last year, when the just start, they complain say me they sell Aubameyang. Some say me they do Lacazette, some say me they sell Aubameyang, some say they do Lacazette. You can talk and say if you be say this thing could be another way around though. So if you be say Aubameyang go, make Lacazette remain. I never see that happen with that now. So for me, and people they talk at that time say make Lacazette stay, make Aubameyang go. It does make Lacazette go, make Aubameyang stay. So it come by the other way around because we no believe say Lacazette go stay because Aubameyang don't totally don't for first 11 as at then. We Lacazette they come from bench, come they play. We don't even believe say Lacazette go day up to this time. So it can't be the other way around. Like the way talk at that time, say if you be saying that the other way, the thing will be now. Aubameyang don't go now. If you say still even get contract with us, then still can't go. Lacazette don't can remain. So in football, anything can happen. So I mean, I pray I be that right from time. So I know like Aubameyang because he don't have the strength, and that's for me.
No be like you get this comments where Shedrack drop now. I want to read the comments that make I address some issues with the for the comments, some discrepancies. So Shedrack talk say, I'm not so furious with not signing because it's not so easy a situation. But why sell Alaba? Why not forgive him? Do we have 9 now? The answer is no. Laka that has only scored 3 goals in over 23 matches. You are comparing Alaba with Laka. God, why now? Are they even mates? Remember the old times with Alaba. The truth is that Alaba has personal issues. Arsenal cannot even try to show love. Then, okay, tell me, did Alaba kill someone? Is it the major issue we'll get? Holding on to past glory. That is our major issue. Arsenal is not our family business. Arsenal is an organization that want to move forward. They owe nobody any explanation. They are paying you your salary. And if they pay you your salary, you need to live up to expectation. They are paying somebody £350,000 per week. They made you the highest earner, and you are not living up to expectation. Make I even bust your brain, Shedrack. For this last 10 games where Aubameyang no play, these last 10 games, we have played better than when they play. Make I even bust your brain. How many goals he score? He scored 7 goals in 15 matches. Is that what he used to score before? The guy don't decline. He's 32 years old, for crying out loud. Why are you so bent on defending him? And make I even clear your doubts. Aubameyang, he get many things when he do it. Say Arsenal no tell us, Ajay. If they tell us, we go talk. Say, hey, therefore no talk that kind of thing for open nah. Therefore no talk. Why they come? Hey, therefore no leak this kind of secrets. They tell you small. Only small than tell you. Okay, look at the Aubameyang that you are fighting for now, that you're trying to defend. He went to AFCON. What happened? Is it not the same disciplinary issue? If this thing just go AFCON, they're going to say, okay, be going back. Don't you know that he committed atrocities also there in with Lemina? They come pursue 2 of them. So see, when you are a big boy, you are forming disciplinary issues, it's normal. And meanwhile, don't forget, this guy is old. We say we are rebuilding. It just be like whether Moses will go rescue the Israelites and no follow them enter the promised land. It is normal. As Aubameyang dey now, he is not going to enter the promised land with us. Even this Lacazette, he no go enter the promised land. There are a lot of players waiting for our first 11. You see Ben Leno, he no go follow us enter the promised land. We go drop him on the way, carry more people. Many people there will go drop for this our lineup. This our team. People plenty will go drop. They no follow. For the last summer, you see the way Arteta drop some people. Socrates, Papastopoulos, Ozzy, he dropped some kind of people, tell them, say, men are found on a square root. Now, no go follow us, enter the next phase. Now, we don't enter the next phase. They don't bring like 6 people, Abi. Out of that 6 people, how many there for first 11? Now, we are going to another next phase, a deeper phase. Some kind of people now will be dropped. We go drop them. They don't go follow us, enter. Now, so, until we go build a first 11 where go be striking force, we're going to put fear for people's mind. That is what we are trying to build. And I hold no apology to anybody. There are no sacred cows. Anybody is droppable. You are not bigger than Arsenal. You can drop anybody. That's just the truth of the matter. I don't know what you got to talk about Chijoke Anthony. For this Shedrack issue now, where the para say we sell Aubameyang, why we no keeper.
You just said it all because last 2 seasons, a lot of people were dropped. Last season, a lot of people were dropped. This one now, some people will be dropped. Even next season, like next season, I'm not seeing Leno in Arsenal. Next season, I'm not seeing Leno in Arsenal. So there is a chance that you will not go to the promised land. Chambers has found his way. So a lot of people will come, a lot of people will go. Soldier go, soldier come. Barrack remains the same. The most important thing is to love the barracks. Because transfer will come and transfer will go. You understand? If we can lose somebody like Mesut Ozil, who managed Giroud with many assists, and even we have Ozil and Aubameyang combination, I would have known that Aubameyang can strike many goals because of ego's eyes of Ozil. But if Ozil can go and will still survive, then everybody can go and the team will still stand. That is just the truth. So the most important thing is to love the barracks. Your soldier go, soldier come, barracks still remain. Thank you.
All right, no, well, Samuel, what you got to talk about the Aubameyang situation? I don't know that anything there on my day want chip in.
Well, not me. I won't talk them. Say me. I love the way like Aubameyang go. Right from the day one, support. I don't support Aubameyang for Arsenal. Even for Arsenal for them, I don't even support them. I'm the only talk say no forget say in save Arsenal some time back. We appreciate and we thank him, but we need to move forward. We need better players. Man, I don't support them. I don't even like him right from time. So though he's playing well right then, but now he's not giving us what we wanted. So we don't need to stay. So and I believe that even all these players we loan out, we sell, even though they are even still in the national squad now. I believe they can never be first 11. They can never be first 11. This player Bumari, where we sell all those players, Chambers, they can never be Arsenal first 11. So they just have to go, and they will still even go in the summer. We will still set them all the way. So that is just it. So I'm happy about the people going. I'm very, very happy about our loans and the people that left. So I just know that better this, and we're going to make good things next season.
All right, no, well, so ETC don't join us for today's show. So ETC, I just see Arsenal transfer. Gonna get network issues now. I'm gonna proceed. So Victor, the talk say, my brother beg leaves at CHUKS only. Their problems is that Arsenal board are not serious when it comes to transfer business. Is only thinking in one direction. Then Obina, the talk say Pepe and Saka will flank Martinelli. Exactly. Now we don't talk in the beginning. Then Abdul Wahab, the talk say, I wish Gunners good luck. Yes, God will help us. Amen. Then Uzoma Mary, the talk say a blend of youth and experience is better than all youth team. Exactly. Then Peter Charlotte, the talk say, for me, I'm capable of our squad now. Who will sign you? Abdul Wahab, the talk say, I believe Gunners top 4. Then at the same time, Samuel, the talk say, Arsenal spend all the transfer window chasing just one player. You're saying no players available. How about the players that other clubs bought? Are they ghosts? Which players now? See, the fact that other players bought one player doesn't mean that player will fit into your system. Don't you know that as a coach, the player where you want, the player where Conte they look for is different from the player where Ateta they look for. Everybody gets a player because everybody get their own different tactics when they use. You know, most of us fans, we just want us to buy. Because Tottenham must buy, Man you buy, Aston Villa buy, Arsenal must buy. Now the same mistake we'll do for Pepe, and we no one learn from that mistake. You just want us to buy, forgetting that after 17 games now, another bigger transfer window is coming. We could just buy now and see. Make I even bust my brain now. Have you forgotten that if Ateta do mistake and they no perform well, now they go sack? Shey na any of us now they go sack? Do you think Ateta wants to do mistake? Do you think he willingly wants to fail? You think he wants to fail? Don't you people think about this thing from that perspective? Say this Ateta not be in Papa house with this. Himself no say if he do anyhow, then go sack him. They know the sack player, and you want making keep some players. So maybe say he no say these players no fit work for my own progress. I got to pursue these people, so I go bring these people. Will help me run some kind of things. I be somewhere no reason I go that angle. Say Ateta has seen there like this now. He know they do so making fail.
But I reason and even the way this transfer go, though he paid everybody, but if we look at him the other way again, I know say they don't get one-on-one talk. With all of them they don't think, they don't reason together. We just they cry for waiting no reach anywhere. They don't know it, they don't plan, they don't reason them. So, and he has explained everything today. Even as you take talk and now see the 17 matches, as you talk and see that 17 match won't now. So I think I go don't tell them. See waiting deals. Those things they don't plan them, they don't negotiate them for themselves. They know what they want to do. So himself, no one lose the match. He knows if you force them to buy player, at the end of the day, we no can go champion. We don't can go because before you go buy player, he go tell them say if we buy this player now, we go surely meet our target. We go meet top 4. If you don't come in the top 4, call. If you don't come meet it, so now why? So and he don't want to do that mistake. So we guys tell them say if now Europe will go, so they don't plan this thing down. Now we just the cry Jari Baba me. So not be saying no one losing job now. No one losing job.
Or I know what Oga told Chijoke, I want to make you respond to this thing while they talk say share with the thing say Ateta willingly won't fail. Like himself not like to go Europe. Before you go respond to that statement, I beg make I answer Oga Ike Eddie Onyeka. We drop this comment. They say, Baba CHUKS, why did Liverpool buy player? They have enough, but they still buy. Baba Onyeka, you don't forget say Liverpool there for Champions League. Have you forgotten? And do you know that this Luis Diaz that they bought is the best player in Portuguese league and is eligible to play Champions League? Sometimes we don't have the full information and we just get angry for nothing. Liverpool can afford to buy because they're not playing only league. They're not playing 17 games. They still the cup. Nobody let Knuckles come out. Maybe they don't enter final with Chelsea. They have many competition. The Diaz with them buy is eligible to play the cup final. He can help them and win. You can't be comparing us when we say we get those 17 games pere. After 17 games, our game don't finish. You can't be comparing us to a team that is facing 4 fronts or 3 fronts in 3 different competitions and they want to win all. You can't be comparing us to that kind of team. Come on. So, Oga to Chijoke, I beg, answer that question about this Ateta. Do you think Ateta willingly just wants to fail? Don't you think he knows what he's doing? Like, he doesn't want to fail. He wants to go to Europe.
The actual truth is that nobody wants to fail. Me and you don't want to fail. I don't want to fail. You understand? So I don't see reason why you will go where you will fail, so that people will tag you failure. So there's no need of going where you will fail or signing player that will come and sack you. You understand? There's a player that you will sign, the player will sack you. You understand? It's funny, but it's true. You will sign a player and the player will end up sacking you. Exactly what happened at Pepe era.
Yeah.
You understand? The price, the hype, the expectation is too high that you cannot believe that Saka, a hell end, will keep him on the bench. That guy was bought 72 million pounds. Yeah, hey, everybody, hey, Pepe. What happened at the last? Saka of 20, keeping him on the bench. And it doesn't make sense. He has a huge weak pay. We bought him at a high price. That time I was suggesting they should go and buy Wilfred Zaha. Wilfred Zaha is old. Wilfred Zaha is old. The guy is still delivering. Put Wilfred Zaha in, he will deliver. Where is Pepe? Zaha is even cheaper than Pepe. He's old. What happened? These are players that you need, so that when you want to secure a job, you buy these players, you secure a job. You don't buy people that will come and send you outside your job. Nobody wants to lose. Nobody wants to fail. So I believe Ateta knows what he's doing. He's afraid because Ateta, I don't think Ateta had issue with Ozil. He wanted to play Ozil, but he's afraid of losing his job. You understand? He's in good terms with Wilshere. Wilshere is training with Arsenal, because if Ateta is not in good terms with Wilshere, he won't allow Wilshere to train with the first team. Now he allowed Wilshere to train with the first team, but he cannot sign him. Yes, we are clamoring for midfielders. We are short of midfielders. Wilshere is a good midfielder, but he cannot sign him because there is a player that you will sign, you lose your job. So the fear of losing job is the beginning of wisdom. So that is the truth. So nobody wants to fail. So I don't see reason why we should put the 100% blame on Ateta. He wants to secure his job, and as you can see, he's one of the players that played for Arsenal. That is his club. That is his hometown. That is his birthplace. As in, his Arsenal blood runs in his vein. So you don't want to fail. You understand? So I don't see reason why we should blame him, because he wants to proceed. He wants to progress, and we wouldn't want to fail. That is the truth. So that is the truth of the matter. That's all I have to say, please.
All right, no one, and ETC don't join us back. We say maybe get network issue. So ETC, how you take analyze so far the Arsenal transfer saga? I know so many people they complain, so I don't know where you take stand. And at the same time, question I don't ask Samuel, I don't ask Ogachi Joke, so make I ask you also: do you think Ateta doesn't know what he's doing? Like he wants to fail? Don't you think he wants to go to Europe also? Saying go don't analyze the situation for Arsenal. Say okay, we have 17 games left. We can ride the wave and still come out in Europe. I take see all these issues. It be like say ETC don't get network issue. I mean, no, they hear me. ETC don't hear me.
I'm not here.
You are not what? You know they hear me.
Maybe network. Let me check.
Okay, make I read more comments. Be like say no, they hear me. So Theophilus Moses Carabo, they talk say, what is the status of Jack Wilshere at Arsenal? About the status, we say Jack Wilshere are free agents, so they never give him any contract. This one, anytime we want to sign up, we sign up. We don't need any transfer window. If we want to sign up today, we'll sign up. We want to sign up tomorrow, we'll sign up. So no issue. So Stephen they talk says seriously, Arsenal don't really fail us. Arsenal was fast political party. The mayor of Jos, they talk say some of the fans are the problem of this Arsenal. How can you tell me that Arsenal not bringing a new player this January is a good move? Haba, what kind of process are you talking about? You know another major issue we will get there. We don't fail to look at things from a different perspective. You get what I'm talking in the morning and say, I feel stay here and I see 6 as 6. Whereas you go there and I see him as 9. People, you know the thing, and the thing about these Arsenal fans, a lot of us is we just want us to buy. Just buy. Buy anybody. Just buy. Make him say, who has to buy? We buy. Okay, now if we buy somebody, where are somebody go play? Just imagine say we buy somebody now. Is the person going to replace Saka? Okay, who will go fit buy? We go replace Saka. Who will go fit buy? We go replace Martinelli. Or which position they want? She be a striker. Who we go fit buy? We go replace Lacazette. Mention. I don't give another challenge. Oh, say mention one player. Mention one player in the comment section. And then all the comments so I don't read. I never see one player out. And now there one person type Raul Jimenez, and I don't explain them. I don't clear in doubts. Mention one player, and it's a challenge. All of them they say sign. Mention one striker in the comment section. Make I see him. Make I bust your brain. Mention one. And they wait. Then Freddy Shaka Billions they talk say if at all we for try give Jack Wilshere contract to help us. Jack Wilshere no be problem if we really need them. May I not forget say Partey is back, Shaka is back. We have Lokonga. El Neni will soon be back. That's 4 players fighting for just 2 positions. 4 players fighting for 2 positions. That's what we have.
17 games. In 17 games.
In 17 games left, and we are playing once in 8 days or once in 9 days. Many people go there for Benjamin. When El Neni go come back now, that's I got to hear say, El Neni go one day now go hear one news. El Neni is not happy to be in the Benjamin. Or you go hear say Lokonga is not happy to be in the Benjamin. Then at the same time, Chris Pansy they talk say, what's the hope of Jack? Why everybody going to talk Jack Wilshere? You guys are free agents now. We've signed him many times. So no issue for that one. Then at the same time, Fabian Anugu they talk say Arsenal did not lose any of her reliable players. Exactly. Why are people failing to understand this, for crying out loud? They sold the people they sold are surplus. Our team is intact. Concerning that, we just have few matches to go. Just 17. Ateta and Edu did well not to get involved in panic buying. I'm happy with the transfer. No need packing poor players just because we wanted new faces. Exactly. Look at the perfect example. Ogantoni, make I even tell you this example. Arsenal wanted Otomelo. We say then give us from now to the end of the season because now what do people want? Say we could just bring in somebody. Abi not so somewhere. Someone just bring in somebody. Now Juventus going to tell us say we are not giving you this guy for just 6 months. You have to take him for 18 months.
18 months.
For 18 months. Now remember say after that 6 months, we can't enter the normal summer transfer. We can't get choice to buy who we want. Now we can't send him back because we don't agree for 18 months. We will now be stuck with a player we don't want. You don't understand? Would it okay somewhere before I go reach Ogantoni? Would it have been a good deal for us to collect that 18 months?
No, not at all, because we have our own plans. You know, say the way we serve the scout player, the way we I think I new player we won't buy. So that Melo Nana just for this season, just for the rest of this season. Like I told you before, loan just for the rest of this season. Because say like someone like Telemans now, all these players, he don't get all these players. He get player he won't buy. He don't get player he won't buy. So now then why? But if you buy Otemelo now for that 18 months, like we talk now, Benjamin great end the matter. He go dey Benjamin because if I buy people we like, he no go fuse them. He go dey bench Benjamin. So this is just the perfect what he has done. This is just good for now, and we don't have enough matches again. So. And you consider some players are still coming again, so everything just they okay. It's okay.
Ogantoni, you call I see that Otomelo. The show for collect the 18 months because we just needed a new face.
6 months is very okay. That 6 months is very okay. Had it been that the deal pulled through, 6 months is very okay because let him start with the 6 months. Let's see as it goes because Danny Ceballos. We initially we agreed 1 season. He did very well. We brought him back the second season. We couldn't see the Ceballos we know. You understand? Couldn't see the Ceballos. Had it been that we bought him, not that we loaned him again for the second season. Had it been that we bought him and he didn't deliver, that is where you see people will start clamoring for another signing. Sign another midfielder. Sign another midfielder. Then if you sign another one, Ceballos will be there. The new one will come. You understand? So that 18 months is very okay. Had it been that the deal you put through is very okay, so that if we see what he can put on the table in that 6 months, we'll negotiate with Juventus maybe for another 1 year, making it the 18. So, but since the deal didn't put through, no problem. That is what I have to say. Is a nice move. They're not to get him for 18 months. It's a nice move.
Exactly. Now, what many people don't really understand. Say for this summer, we go buy like mad. As in next season go out like fire. This summer it go shock you.
Ateta to get sense. Ateta it to get sense. Ateta get sense very well. If not on that pitch, like another coach, they go don't sign player. They go don't sign. Ateta to get sense.
Because you know, say somewhere, you know one thing. Do you know that if the people who want sign now, when no agree join, by the summer, when league go don't end, once we don't do for Champions League position, we will record and they will come. Once we don't do for Europa League, when we do Europe, we will record and they will come.
They go now so.
Yes, so, now. Because many people go to look us now say, now we say, I know the Champions League, we on a day. Champions League never even sure. Europe are never sure. We say I want to play for and a cup, I want to play, I mean IPA. Oga, baby, not free me. But by the end of the summer, we don't relax, assess our situation. And another thing that sweet me now be say we have reduced our wage bill drastically. The highest earner is gone. We reduced it a lot. People don't understand that one.
A lot. So now why Arsenal self they like Ateta? Because those Ateta now it in a mathematician. So even when they know they see, in the middle they see him. Now what they like some they don't they see, in the middle they see something. So all these things now, most of Nigeria don't and Edu don't gather this, they don't talk. So this 17 match where you talk, I don't think can before after listening to your this thing, your updates today, I can't think and say, now true too. We know day for any competition. At those 17 matches, and just once that's 8 days interval, we will be able to take the place. So 8 or 7 days. So we don't need them at all. No need to be anybody. At least we have 3 strikers. Martinelli day, like I said, day, and this 3 no fit get injury at once. So he don't reason all those things.
Yes.
He don't reason now. Pepe don't do go fit play flank. So he don't reason now. He don't reason now. So wetin go do? Wetin I feel say he go do next thing be say he go just buy backup for each position. Like this Cedric now, if he go, Cedric go buy backup. Then if na Cedric go come back, if na Odi don dey, Tavares don dey, so he go buy backup for each position. Yeah, and I think the few thing he want to be that next season. And this Lacazette and our 2 strikers, then they go. No doubt about until when they go. So and I know say it can't depend if they play well, shall, but I know say one of them go shall go. So
Alright, no wala somewhere. Exactly. So Ni Adebola they talk say CHUKS, I like your comments regarding Alaba saga. However, do you think it is right to go here without a striker? But we still get striker. We still get Lacazette. We still get Nketiah, and we still get Martinelli. Because Ateta don't do plan A and plan B. Plan A, yes. Our normal formation. Emil Smith-Rowe still there for Benjamin. We'll get our normal Martinelli, Odegaard, and Saka behind Lacazette. If Lacazette go get injury, we drafting Nketiah to replace. If Lacazette and Nketiah get injury, we drafting Martinelli go there. Emil Smith-Rowe there for Benjamin. We can't confront. We can't have Emil Smith-Rowe, Odegaard, Saka. If what's come to us, Pepe still there Benjamin. Oh. So forget. Not just 17 matches, we are playing once in 8 days, once in 10 days. Why can't we manage it and survive? Then, after these 17 matches now, we have a bigger transfer window. We go open. Why panic buy now? When after 17 games, you are facing a bigger window. But that is more than 1 month. This is generally just 1 month. And 1 month is too short. And people will not even want to sell their players midway. You don't understand? Okay, imagine somebody comes now and say they won't buy Saka, we go sell them. Or somebody comes now and say they won't buy Martinelli, we go sell them. Nobody wants to sell their best legs midway through the season. You don't know, say Real Madrid tell PSG when they give them Mbappe, even though Mbappe contract they expire at the end of the season. PSG say no. Because it's midway. It's midway through the season. Nobody wants to give it their best legs. So let us understand that. I think I don't map out the plan A, you don't map out the plan B. Myself, I be the vex. If you check my status for GFL TV, I post this Pablo. Where Pablo wear Arsenal shirts on the vex. I say this is my mood. At the para.
Yes.
But later, I can't get to do reverse psychology. Can't do devil's advocates. Can't sit down and just think about everything critically. Go check our calendar. Go check our table. Say, it's not that bad the way I was thinking about it. It's not that bad. Now, because most of you don't check our calendar. You don't know where we are. You don't know how many matches is left. You don't know how the time interval. What will they play? Nothing will they play every 3 days.
The point they be say, people I think for people be say, people think say, we no get striker because of the way the striker they deliver. They say we no get striker, but maybe they know the reason I'm saying. Aside from Man City, we compete us. Before Man City game, Arsenal is playing well. If you say we don't even need any striker, they play well. So now that thing, Ateta go down reason them. And when we play against Man City, when we play against Man City, now if no be that red card we Saka get and that penalty, you know be that penalty. Now so Saka kill that match. No, I mean Saka and Gabriel get red card. You know that red card we Gabriel get and that penalty. And even say Ateta say can't get coronavirus. All those things come mix up. Before not be like this, now. At least if to say we win that Man City game, then 1-0, we take the Man City game. At least that ginger will still there to play. And again, some player can't go AFCON. So now why? So no, it's not too late. It's not bad yet. It's not even bad at all.
Exactly.
It's not bad yet.
See, Oga Elvis, you get what I want to make you understand. I don't throw a challenge to the comment section, to our community where they watch us. I never see your comments. I say everybody when they say make Arsenal sign striker. Mention one name of the striker for comment section. Make us see him. The striker where you talk say they available. Where Arsenal supposed to sign. Mention them. I don't. This is a challenge, oh. This is a challenge. See, we are disagreeing to agree. It's like it's a quarrel or anything. Sometimes you have to disagree for you to agree. You get? I'm seeing 6 from where I stand. I'm sitting now. You where you are seeing 9. So I don't put the challenge. Me, I dey tell you, say player no dey available. You dey say player dey available. Oh yeah, mention for the comment section. Mention one player. I don't read more than 50 comments now. I don't put more than 50 comments for screen. I never see one. Only one person don't put one striker say, "We could go sign Raul Jimenez." I don't clear it out. You know, talk again. Mention one striker or guy Elvis. One for the comment section before we go offline. Mention one. I see the check. I see they go through comments. Make I see one at the final. Mention one. Make I clear your doubt. Don't be say talking. I'll clear your doubt. Nah. Mention one. At the same time, Kenneth they talk say, "Baba, no worries. Fan goes to ask for a tete ahead." If you check, I think it was my 3 days ago update. So I say, myself, I go call for a tete ahead. If, and I give some reasons. I say, if at the end of the season, we no go Europe, that we finish out of 6th, I will personally call for his head. If we finish out of 6th. I said it. I think that's the 3 days ago update. But presently now, it show me, guy, we dey go Europe. Now, West Ham cannot keep us out of 6th. It's not possible for me. Oh, I believe and die. So we could watch. I know one thing about these Arsenal fans. A lot of them are reactionary fans. But it's like if they talk about this thing. A lot of Arsenal fans are reactionary. If Arsenal meets Wolves now, knock Wolves back. They go say, confirm, Gunners is back. I want then knock Leicester now, back. Or cash Brentford, give them go. Now they go say, Gunners for life, top 4, nothing, top 4. Now the kind of fans who we get, majority of them, they are reactionary. Their mood, they according to how Arsenal they play. They don't know that losing is part of the process. They always want to win. They just want to win all the time.
I did win this season. So say we don't win, like we win Man City, we win Man City, we beat Liverpool. Maybe we don't qualify for that. We win all our games this season. This year, we don't come by anybody. Nobody will complain.
Exactly.
Nobody will complain, so nobody anybody. They'll just say besides they are still playing well. It's not because the season we don't score goals and we lose some matches. Now, why did everybody complain? So we don't get striker. They don't forget before this year, we don't play 5 games. So we see now so they win 4-0, 3-0, 5-0. So they don't forget all those ones. And meanwhile, I hope I know even this. So no, Arsenal will play well. But with one my Shamo, they rush. They go play well.
That's so now. Even somebody be asked whether Tottenham Hotspur they play plenty competition. See, you get what you understand. Tottenham Hotspur na panic buy them buy you. They panicked and bought because Conte tell the Daniel Levy say if you no sign player, I ain't go come out. And the person who Conte want me to sign for him na Diaz. They no agree sign him. They just panic buy. They are sporting director Patriacci because he don't work for Juventus. He worked there for 10 years. So you can't call Juventus, come Massimiliano Allegri, they can't talk. They can't carry Kulusevski, carry Rodrigo Bentancur, give him, make him carry the go. They didn't buy their targets. At the end of the summer, they will buy.
That Kulusevski a bit, is that guy that good? I remember saying one time.
If he's that good, why is he not breaking into Juventus first team? No, see the thing. See, Samuel, make I explain one thing to you. This year is a World Cup year. Everybody wants to go to World Cup. And you cannot go to World Cup by staying in the Benjamin. So the guy say Kulusevski not even for Benjamin. He not play for Sweden. He's a Swedish player. So he needs somewhere to play. That's why he really wanted to go. Rodrigo Bentancur, the same thing. Everybody needs to play. You get? So imagine us going to bring somebody because we want to bring somebody and the person can come for Benjamin. It defeats the purpose. It defeats it. So people don't really understand. So John Sule says CHUKS, Wilshere wore a number 12 kit. During training in Dubai, he might have been added as backup. That could be true. That could be lie. But presently, as of now, they never register Wilshere as Arsenal player. Maybe in the future. Because Wilshere are free agents. They feel register them anytime. If we sign them anytime, add them to our team. So no be our team members.
The question is the question for Wilshere be say if Wilshere register Wilshere, he won't come bench party, I be one bench Zaka. No, I be now we won't play safe.
I don't know. You know, say we just want to make you sign them, sign them. We ain't go play. We ain't go bench. One sign I'm in there for Benjamin.
Oh, no, you know, say I guess sense. That's all these things. He don't check all these things. The man guess sense. We're not to guess sense. All these things, he don't check all these things. We want bench.
Okay. I don't know. Make I ask our people, our community. May I tell me who Wishe go bench, because those are the clamor. Say sign Wishe. Who go bench? Oga John Sule. You know, say that they talk about this Wishe now, saying we are number 12. Say maybe they don't Adam as backup. If they Adam as backup, truly, now who go bench? Say where you want play? That's another question. And Oga Man, when they talk, say CHUKS, I don't want to say anything till you complain when they don't do well. See, I already said it. You don't need to say it. I already said it that I will personally call for Arteta's head. At the end of the day, if we don't qualify for Europe, I will call for his head. I don't talk this thing like 3 days ago. Not even now I talk him. I don't talk a long time ago. My problem with many Arsenal fans is don't say your priority is top 4 or nothing. Don't come out and tell me that they must give you top 4, like they must give you Champions League. That if they don't give you Champions League, then the season is a failure. Don't say that. Don't say that. In the beginning of the season, Ogamalo, make I even ask you. In the beginning of the season, after the knock us back to back, oh, lose 3 games. If they ask you, so what to be your objective, aims and objective of this season, you go top 4. We just sign 6 players. Ramsdale, new player. Ben White, no be new player. Odegaard, no be new player. What are we talking about? Tavares, Lokonga. How many they start? Tomiyasu, we have like 4 people when they start regularly.
When they sign those boys, when they sign those strikers, we there for this place. Me and Basa talk, they talk say, Basa talk say Arsenal no go, Arsenal will collect because with this place they sign, they no sign quality. We say Arsenal no sign quality, we sign quantity.
Exactly.
Now we complain. We complain.
In the beginning, nobody said anything about top 4. So why now?
I didn't even believe. I don't believe we go there for this position. Self. Nobody. Even people they talk and say. People talk and say nobody else will play. So let's just watch and see.
Presently, if you look at the table, I think we are in like 6th or thereabouts with 2 outstanding matches over West Ham, waiting for 5th or so. I don't know if you remember last, but I know say we still there up there, and we have 2 outstanding matches. We have 17 matches to go. A lot of things can happen. We can still end up in 6th. So let us not be pessimistic. Try to be optimistic. That's the thing. Then Oga Castano they talk say, how is it possible that the players we have now can secure top 6 to Europe? This is just lack of understanding, madness. Okay, make I explain one thing to you now. Where were we in the beginning? Were we not in 20? At one point, we were in 4th. Which players will use enter that 4th? Not be the same players. People tend to forget. Not be the same players. Wait there for 20th. We just enter this 4th. And you can't believe if we can enter 4th in the first 20 games. So the remaining games, we cannot enter there or stay there. That's your perspective. That's the way you are looking at it. Oga Castano, come on. Cut these players some slack. Top 6 no far. Ekene they talk say, bros, Pepe better pass Zaha. That's good. Then Sweet One they talk say, Arsenal will go far for sure. Okay. Then Malo they talk say, when we have injury problems, who will you come and play for? Who will you call? When who? See, everybody won't get injured at the same time. Why are we looking at things this way? When who? Mention the player and then make I tell you your replacement. Don't just make a bogus statement like a wide statement. Be specific. When who? We don't. Okay, be like saying you joined the live show late. Be like saying you joined late because we don't already explain plan A formation and plan B formation. How we go to set up. It be like saying you joined late. When who get injury? He joined late because if they say you no join late, you go understand. Say even if Gabriel Magalhaes get injury or Ben White get injury, Rob Holding they there.
Yes.
Either for Benjamin, and we are playing once in 8 days. So Rob Holding they there. Even if Tomiyasu get injury, Cedric Suarez they there. Even if Tierney get injury, Tavares they there. Come for midfield and then he will soon come back. Even if Partey get injury and then he go enter, Lokonga go enter. El Neni and Partey and Xhaka cannot have injury at the same time. What are we talking about? You don't whine me. Even if Lacazette get injury, in case I go enter. If in case yourself can't get injury, Lacazette get injury, Martinelli go enter there. Don't forget that Emile Smith-Rowe there for Benjamin. What are we talking about? If Martinelli get injury or suspension, Emile Smith-Rowe will replace him. What are we talking? What are we they talk? So who? Pepe still there. What are we they talk now? Man, I know they whine me. You be like say some of them, I know they check. Make I even tell you, go Google Arsenal Soccer Way or Google Arsenal.com. Go check Arsenal squad so that you go know the people where we get for us. Most of you be like say now only the first 11 I know. We don't know people where there for the side. No, say we just have 17 games left. We are not playing 2 or 3 competition. We are playing once in 8 days, and we're gonna get injury every. So every match we're gonna get injury. That's what you are telling me. Every match we just get injury. They talk say you know watch Nations Cup. Okay. The Malo they talk say by the end of the season, Ateta will move to Man City. Remember, you can't. Oh, guy, don't come again. Which Ateta go move to Man City? Which Ateta? He don't come again. So he go leave this 3-story building when they build. When still there for the foundation. He go leave and go join skyscraper. I be Samuel. What he just see what Malo they talk.
You don't go fit go in. You know they go anywhere. The reason why you no buy players, he get plans. So he got carry those plans. He got build those things. He get there's a big reason for him not signing anybody, and the guys carry those things up. The guys fulfill those that you guys accomplish everything where they plan. So you know they go anywhere, Baba.
Ekene they talk say Baba CHUKS no be fight. See, sometimes me at the para. See, most Arsenal fans they don't know say me I para pass everybody. But sometimes I go do reverse psychology and devil's advocate. When I say devil's advocate, sometimes you look at things from Ateta's perspective. Don't look at it only from your own point of view. That's why I always use the analogy of 6 and 9. Because I can be here and be seeing 6, whereas you are there and you are seeing 9. And we are looking at the same thing. You get? There are two different perspectives. You now, you are looking at it from the perspective of a fan. Ateta is looking at it from the perspective of a manager. And if he do mistake, now they go sack. They don't go sack me and you. So he himself, he knows say he can't afford to do mistake. The last season, you ended out of Europe. You think Sengo go like to end this season out of Europe again? Come on. You don't be like that. Malo they talk say if you see 6 and call it 9, then you are worse than the politician. No, Malo, you don't get. Sometimes you don't understand all these analogies. You get now normal way people take they see things for life. Now analogy. Now normal way. Sometimes you and person go they argue. You they see things from a different point of view. He himself they see them from a different point of view. That is where the 6 and 9 analogy comes in. You get that's what it does. But sometimes you disagree to agree to get to the final destination. That's what it's supposed to be. People like say Malo no they really understand where we come from. Castano San they talk say Sanchez from Lille is available. Who be Sanchez? Who be Sanchez?
That's Sanchez, that Portuguese guy. He get dreadlock like this.
Sanchez. Okay, Renato Sanchez.
Renato Sanchez.
No be the same Renato Sanchez where AC Milan go beat for when say no they go anywhere. Sometimes you people don't follow news. You don't follow news. That's so who talks and make I know the vex now? Who talk that himself? Ekene says CHUKS no be fight. Sometimes you people don't follow news. AC Milan bid for him. They wanted to take him 25 million pounds or thereabout or more. He said no. This is midway through the season. Some players won't leave, but not midway, not in January. They want to leave at the end of the summer, not in January. You people don't follow news. So I don't play all that for Sanchez. Mention another name. Mention another one. Because people don't follow news. You don't follow the current trends. You say sign. Who they available? Then Sikemanzi, they talk say Laka and Nketiah, they need replacements at CHUKS. Martinelli, they there. Martinelli will even do a better job. He get pace. He did. Martinelli did. Somewhere he did laugh. He did laugh. No, I need to clear some people doubts. I already come today. I don't do my research. I already come.
They make person quiz.
That's true now. Then about your way they talk Isaac. Isaac will score 4 goals and 1 assist. Where Richard said they no one sell. Someone come pay in buyer clause. So she go and pay 60 million pounds on the player that scored 4 goals and 1 assist. Emil Smith Rowe gonna score more goals than him. So if now you be Abayomi, if now you be Arsenal coach now, you will go and pay a buyout clause of 60 to 70 million pounds on Isaac in January. A player that scored 4 goals and 1 assist. If now you be the coach now, you go sign up. And we say we are better than Ateta. And we want the best for Arsenal. Come on. Malo they say we have no bench. Malo we go do all right, no fear. Oluwaseun say Arsenal na scam, but na lie. I disagree with you. Then Casey they say remember any of them can still be injured. See, I don't give them a plan A, give them a plan B. I don't know which any of them. Who is any of them? Mention the player. I don't tell you in replacements. Who Which person go get injured when no get replacement? Mention it. Let me clear you now.
He don't mention it. He don't finish.
You don't mention now. He say remember any of them can still be injured. Okay, if Laka get injured, in case I no Benjamin. If in case I no get injury also, Martinelli no dey there. You don't know say as Lacazette dey now. Say Lacazette come out now. In case I come out, Martinelli can play there. Then Emil Smith waiting for Benjamin go replace Martinelli. Everything don't set again. We are still stronger. Some of una don't know the people who get. People still there. Una don't know the people who get for Benjamin. That is why. Una don't know them. Then soon later say I want to join you, please. Baba say the thing here. I go put am for screen. Everybody go see am. Oka for Nigeria. Hey, Baba, this is your name. Oka for Nigeria. After Wolves game, we determine where Arsenal. So, not be by that one. Not be by that one. January was so bad for us. I hope the guys will determine with one mind to fight. See, Baba, now at the end of the summer, we'll know where we did. Don't be by this one. Even so, if you ask me, I go say now the match between Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur, not London Derby. Now I go settle a lot of scores. Don't be even this one. The man on the talk say, how are you sure? How sure are you? Melo would not be a good buy to Arsenal. All of us here are just supporters. I have our own opinion. None of us might be right. This Melo, Baba Melo, you join us late. We don't treat this Melo issue. But for your sake, I will revisit this issue because of you. I will revisit it, make I clear your doubts. You see this Melo, we wanted him for 6 months. Juventus said no, 6 months is too small. Take him for 18 months. That was what they are fighting for. The duration, the term. Arsenal said 6 months, Juve said 18. Why Arsenal wanted 6 months was we just want to sign a player for signing sake, for squad depth. Not that we really needed him. Just wanted to sign him for squad depth. So that after these 17 games, we will go market, go buy the people what we really want. Because when you give us 18 months, that means once 6 months don't pass, they will come sign people who come want, Melo will come the day for Benjamin, which will not be good. Now, what is scatter the deal be that? The duration. That is why we no buy him. You should be the watch my updates every day. And I'm supposed to know this news now. It will be like this now. You're supposed to know this thing what I tell you now. That was why he didn't come. No be about whether he go there good or not. I just give you the reason. Because after 17 games, we have 17 games left. After 17 games, we are going to the market, the transfer window, a bigger transfer window will be thrown open. Wait more than 1 month. You go buy, price as you like. Don't be 1 month rush. By then, we don't know where we end. Are we in Champions League? Are we in Europa? I don't want to go UEFA Europa Conference League. I want to go Champions League or Europa League. Once we are in those two, we price people. We go hear them. ETC, don't join us again. I don't know what to do your network. I don't know why they hear me. ETC, no, they hear me. So Olawuni Pamilere they say, okay, Sir CHUKS, listen, they want us to buy. We buy. What of Austin Trust and Susa? So why are we stressing ourselves? I'm just tired of the fans. Samuel, what you get to talk? You get anything to talk?
Oh, baby, this was not be. This was that they don't buy some for features. This was not be player we need now.
Exactly.
Future player, no, this was. And that's it. I thought they come back that they just scam this. They don't buy one thing. So why don't just buy this one? So that will shock us. So they don't say we don't buy one thing, but we shall buy one player.
All right, Tomiwa Emmanuel they talk. So we keep putting blames on Arteta and the board for not signing. We have 17 games left, so we can still risk our squad till the end of the season. Because summer transfer matter most. Exactly. Clubs playing in the Champions League don't even reinforce their squad because no one wants to buy black markets for January. I can see that some Arsenal fans are jealous of Aston Villa and Newcastle, yes, for signing players. And we are not mates with them because they bought players in order not to relegate. No be lie. We don't get the same pedigree. And Aston Villa and then Newcastle, they can never finish above us. It can never happen. So, men are no worry. Then Kane, they thought, say, Arsenal have this problem, not today. The man of the talk say, not all buys work out well. Life is a gamble. The same with football. We all be life. But that gamble we don't want to take. We are too big to be gambling now. Now that gamble we don't want. We are not gamblers. That gamble now we don't want. See, at our stage now, We need Shola Atere. Anybody who sure, just see one, bah, we sign up. One is one. We don't want the gamble again. We don't want to do tie your lock. This is with a pursue shit packer. One more go do gamble, bring another shit packer. Is that what you are telling me? If you are Teta now, you are the manager, you will be doing try and lock. They'll fire you. They'll fire you after 10 games. Well, like, you can't be doing try and lock. They'll fire you.
You are right. That is true, because the reason why we are only going for Vlahovic, we never change our mouth. You should know that we are actually going for someone that is sure, Shola.
That's true now. We need Shola Atere. People is sure like mad. Then at the same time, soon as they talk, say, what can I do? Baba, just type your comments. I'll read it out and attend to it. Iken and Joko, they talk, say, the fact that we didn't sell any of our key players feel like a successful market. Baba, Iken, too early for you. Came out. You are understanding how the transfer market goes. You really know how the thing they work. We don't lose any key player, any of our core base. We don't lose them. We sold out Deadwood, shit packers. Then at the same time, Oga Daniel, they talk, say, shambolic transfer window. What is the guarantee that they will buy? Why they whine me now? What is the guarantee that you will play in Europe without any focal points, man? Wouldn't you prefer paying £25 million and entering Europe? Compare Arsenal to other teams fighting for Europe. Give your honest assessment. Baba, are you telling me that we have lost Aubameyang? We are on our way to losing Nketiah. We are on our way to losing Lacazette. And you can tell me without any bias that Arsenal will not sign in the summer. Beat your chest. Tell me, say, if we lose Aubameyang, lose Nketiah, lose Lacazette, Arsenal no go sign. Use your tongue and count your teeth. Beat your chest. Tell me, Arsenal no go sign. If we lose, who call the strike? Why they whine me now? We go strike. We must buy now. For summer, we go buy. Show me.
That one sure. That one sure.
You sure now? Unless you won't lie. Say, unless you won't lie. We go sign.
If he don't take himself, if he give this Nketiah the new deal, make them sell like
it's possible that.
Depend on how the two of them take perform. But not say one of them, they just give them a new deal. Depends.
So at the same time, Oga Abdul, they talk, say, our coach is the best man for the job. Then Oga Ikene, they talk, say, Baba Chuks, they bust my head up gunners for life, Baba. Then Oluwani Pamela, they talk, say, Omo, they do my body, like, say, make us be like that time where we will flog big team, like in time, like similar. Baba, now we are coming back to glory days. Now, what will they try to do now? Yes. She said, for the first transfer window, we will pursue some kind of people. All those kind of OZ, all those kind of Socrates, Papastopoulos, pursue them, pursue some kind of people where no make sense. Now we don't enter the second phase. Don't pursue Chambers, don't pursue Kolasinac. They don't come out small. You get Aubameyang don't move now. For the transfer summer now, and Nketiah said 50 move. Like I said, 50 move. We they move some kind of people away. You get not everybody will follow you enter the promised land. You are getting there. Now we tell the people don't understand. You are getting there. You get. Look at Chelsea. Somewhere. Would you believe that Chelsea stayed 50 years before Jose Mourinho came and gave them the league? Do you know how they suffered to get to the promised land? Chelsea now they win Champions League, they win this, they win that. Do you know where they are coming from?
Bro.
You can't. There's nothing that is given to you on a platter of gold. You fight for it. You make some kind of harsh decisions that people may not like. Don't be like your picking now. See fire, they glow, they glow. But the picking no say that fire is painful. You want shukan, you beat your hand, they cry, you want shukan again. The child may not understand. Now only the parents, only the coach. Now they really don't understand. You as a fan, you are not seeing things from the right perspective. I mean, you know they see this thing while they talk. You have to suffer, enjoy.
No pain, no gain.
All right, no one. Showtime they talk, say, Mark Ame, I love you, Baba. Mark Ame, they love you. Let's say make one powerful statement. I don't see that your statements. Then Malo they talk, say, see as it's easy for your mouth. Then Philip Emmanuel they talk, say, I swear, Ateta is a very good manager, seriously. Then Oga Joseph they talk, say, it's a shame. Oga Joseph, why is it a shame? Then Oga Sylvester they talk, say, Ateta na great psychologist wey sabi study transfer. Ajay, the guy gets sense like mad. Then Oga Joseph they talk, say, CHUKS, we don't know where we are, but we know where we are going to top 4. Ajay, impossible, Baba. It's possible. See, me I not give up hope like that. It's possible. Support your team. Support Arsenal. Oga Castano don't come again say Isaac is there. If they say Oga Castano no follow us when we start the show. He no follow us when I declare people doubt. If they call Isaac, if they call Lewin. So now Lampard will just enter everything, then go give you Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Abi, Lampard go give you, go allow you take up. So Oga Castano, if now you be Arsenal manager now, if they leave you, say maybe now you can be in charge of the finances, now you be the accountant manager, you go pay Isaac buyout clause of like 60-70 million pounds. Somebody will score just 4 goals and 1 assist this season. If they leave you now, say now you be Arsenal manager, you go sign up. You know, go last 15 games for Arsenal job, they go fire you. You know, go last. They will sack you. Jonathan David was available. It is because, Ogadane, you don't follow news. You don't follow trend. Do you know that this Jonathan David said he doesn't want to leave midway through the season? That we prefer to move in the summer. That is when people move. See, big moves are done in the summer. See, the only reason we're going to make a big move happen midway through the season, it is only maybe you want to break the player's buyout clause. You want to take him forcefully. That's when you will sign him. You don't follow news. You don't follow trends. Jonathan David, what they talk about now, he didn't want to go. He wants to go at the end of the summer. We said we're interested in him. But you don't follow trend. So Joseph, Joseph say, if you call for his head, will you get it? But by calling for his head, nobody say we'll cut his head now. But normal outcry. You know, say as Arsenal day now, if Arsenal no go Europe, there will be public outcry. People will cry. People will complain. So he can't then left for the Krohn case to take a decision. So that's what it just be. Ogachi said, "So what of Isaac?" You be like say most of these people they just join the show. They don't know say we don't treat this issue, this Isaac. So Ogachi say, if you say be manager, if they give you money, you go sign Isaac for 60-something million pounds. Person will score. Some of you just want a new face, not that you want to plug a round hole with a square with a round peg.
For me, Isaac na gamble. It's just like gambling.
It's a gamble. Let's try you.
Yes. But
Isaac,
again, the money
Isaac and your Smith, who better pass? Who don't score plenty for this season? And Isaac, they play for a league where not they as strong as our league. He's playing in La Liga. That is not the hustle and bustle. That is not the end-to-end stuff. He's play for simple league. He scored 4 goals. And you want us to jubilate and shout, hey.
The striker will need na this Vlahovic. And I see toxic because he has the strength, everything there. Pam, everything there.
Oga Joel, they don't say no wahala. You go start to report. Oga Arsenal never ever go relegation, so no whine yourself. They know they go any relegation. No whine yourself. Nothing. Now so somebody come for today's post. Today I was say in the pray make Arsenal make Arteta with Edu Gaspar push Arsenal to relegation. I say, how can you come out and say you are a true fan and you pray this kind of prayer for Arsenal that Arsenal should go to relegation? How can you and you say you are our fan? Okay, can you say, Baba, that's your guy, and so smile, smile. If you like say you give a smart thing, somebody say you're the smile, you're the happy. Okay, man, they say, Sachu, speaking at the console and self for there. This Oga man self, they whine me. Today show na cruise, as in today show not bust my head.
They make me laugh. I think I won't talk again. I won't talk.
Oga can talk say Samalo, you funny sha. Hey God, dude. Oga Philip they talk say, see, we are not only making top 6, but it will be shock all of them that will be in the top 4. Ajay. Sachu's don't mind them. Time will tell. I love Arsenal. Ajay. The Oga man will say football don't be mouths. I don't want to hear any complaint on Sachu's or any of the board members. I don't complain. No fear. I don't complain. Okay, can they say CHUKS when they hit us back to back? I still believe say Arsenal will do it. I they talk like this. When they give up back to back for beginning, back. 3 straight matches. Oh, they 20. Everybody, see, that time, nobody they think of top 4 again. Nobody think of Europa. They say, what could you go relegation? No? No go relegation.
When they find coach that time.
Some people they shout, Arteta out. I remember all this thing now. See now, we just turn around our fortune. Now they don't complain. Oga Mark Kamel say, Mr. CHUKS, Arsenal have done nothing but the right thing. I love the decision the management took. No more panic buy for our team. Honestly, I love what is happening in Arsenal. Oga Agbai came out. Then Oga Jude say, don't forget we lack depth in the squad. So Wisher won't be a bad deal. We can offer him pay as we play. Injuries. Baba, if they sign Wisher, we ain't go play. We ain't go play. Let me know for the comment section. You know, it is easy for us to say, sign. We have 17 games left. We are playing once in 8 days. If they sign Wisher, we ain't go play. Oga Joel they talk say, you don't they talk like as a Wenger. We don't see what you know they see. Wait, make Tottenham beat us first. What he give you the guarantee say Tottenham will beat us? That is what I don't like. Don't be biased in your statement. Why no reason I say Arsenal self beat them? Tottenham they get forward. They're unbeatable. So what he give you that mindset say they go beat us and we say we will beat them?
Make that day reach first.
Exactly. So no they run faster than your shadow. Far about it. Calm down. So Oga Kings Godfrey they talk say, bros, what they talk? Are we supporting Arsenal to be hoping? Baba, we see they build our 3-story building. We don't build only the first bungalow. We the first story. You no go wait for build and finish before you go call people say, come and see my house. My house is fine. Come and see my house. They're there for 1-story building when they call people. We say we are still building for the summer transfer now. Summer transfer now. The bricklayers go add the 2nd story. We go know as they go.
That's so.
You no go wait. When they call Reverend Father, they call they pray for your uncompleted building. You go calm down now. Oga Joel they say, forget where we are in the beginning, Baba. We know how it go. Okay. Oga Chidebe say we are going in the right direction. We'll see. My dear football lovers, as I do like this now. We don't live for 1 hour 30 minutes. So somewhere, comments yakpa. I don't know if you read all of them. So I think it's high time we'll call them a close. So somewhere, any last comments before we find our square root?
Don't think I want to talk that say we the hope for the best. We go higher, we go finish better place. I don't say there's a plan for everything. I think I don't get plan. If you don't they after I get their plan. So move for it to go solve.
All right, no wahala. So my dear football lovers, we thank all of you for coming to today's show. Since my voice said don't crack, I don't talk plenty. So I go rest, I go sleep. So anyway, when I see money to watch our show, may God replenish in our pockets, inshallah, and in Jesus' name. So you have to go now.
Amen.
So from me and Samuel and the crew, we say thank you for tuning in. All of you now, like get out. So we gotta go. Bye.
All right.